Guys, they said Ebony breaks down in tears as in she couldn't hold herself over what the palace guards did to her as she tries to attack Queen Naomi in the royal manor. You know that ever since she returned, she is expecting Kabiyesi to treat her as the most queen. I don't know, but a lot of people are saying that she sees herself as the most important person in that palace. Maybe because of the way they have been seeing her while she was serving as a calabash carrier. Because they said she was doing a great job then, carrying calabash. Oh. So now that she got married to the king, she thinks that maybe and with the arrival of the son, she is expecting to be treated better and with so much respect than the way they treat her before. But unfortunately, all her expectations are not forthcoming. And ever since she returned, she have been making so much fuss, uh, always complaining of marginalization. We heard that the other day that the Israelite ambassadors visited. Queen Naomi have prepared an artwork for almost a month and presented it to Kabiyesi. Then she was notified that, Ebony was notified that she will be among the people that welcome those people. In a period of 2 days, she paid someone who made a portrait in a hurry uh, for her. And they say when they brought the two portraits, the one from Queen Naomi and the one from her, Kabiyesi could see the difference, and the difference is very clear. And when Kabiyesi presented that of Queen Naomi to the Israelite ambassador, she started making so much fuss out of it. As long as it is not coming from her, is a problem. Yes, from what we are hearing, no. And with the way she lived with Queen Naomi in the palace, you could tell that some of these things might be true. But we will not forget to tell you that they are all alleged because we do not live in the palace, okay? Now, Kabiyesi took them unawares. You see that ritual that was performed in the palace, they have done a whole lot to ensure that it did not happen. But they say Kabiyesi surprised them. And the good part of it is that that particular ritual went through. Queen Naomi was present because it was done in the palace. And earlier, before that day, because that ritual they said it was carried out at midnight. Before that day, they said Kabiyesi have given an order that the royal manor should be beautified and decorated in a way that it will be beautiful, more beautiful than what it used to be. And some of them we are thinking that maybe Kabiyesi is expecting a guest, maybe a king, a big king like him, because they said the royal manor is meant for visitors, not anyhow visitors, so kings and queens, all these VVIPs them. That is where that house is meant for. They said apart from Kabiyesi's mansion in the palace, the next place that is as in the next place that is better is that place, that royal manor. And ever since Kabiyesi built that royal manor, nobody have been using it apart from that period that they said Queen Naomi came to the palace and stayed there. And ever since then, the royal manor have become something that everybody is competing for. So when Kabiyesi was or when the people were preparing it the other day, they all thought that Kabiyesi was expecting a visitor. So their mind did not go to maybe that Queen Naomi is coming. And that is because Kabiyesi did not want to relate with them anything that has to do with that Queen Naomi and the ritual. So after the ritual had been carried out in the midnight, they said the next morning, the news started speculating all over the palace, all over Ile-Ife, that the first rituals had been done and it went through, and they say Queen Naomi was in the palace in that royal manner. So the next morning, the say Kabiyesi have gone to stay with Queen Naomi, and Tadenika will ride there royal manor. When his brother, that his elder brother, Sokunlekun, came to see him, they told him that Kabiyesi is in the royal manor. They said the uncle, that his brother, went there. And when he got there, he also met with Queen Naomi. They were talking and discussing when they started hearing noise from outside. And they said the noise is all about Ebony. She got that information. She was shattered, as in she couldn't hold herself. You know, something that you have worked so hard to stop, something that you have even do a lot of sacrifices, rituals, just to make sure that it did not happen. And it happened when you least expected it. Nobody told you about it, only for you to wake up and hear that this thing has happened. And if you ask me, Ebony is one of those people who would go extra lengths to make sure that Queen Naomi did not return back to that palace. Because if Queen Naomi eventually returns, she will remember all that she have done to Queen Naomi, and it will always be staring her at the face. I don't know if you see, even though a lot of people are saying that Igbi would do anything to make sure that Queen Naomi did not return because of the first wife position, Ebony's own will be worst because of what she have done to Queen Naomi. Igbi, they will say Igbi them, they were coming in the palace then. Queen Naomi was attending to them, not knowing that they are knocking Kabiyesi and all of that. But what of the person that you called your friend, a person you called a sister? You share secrets with her, you eat with her, you dine with her, you everything. At the end of the day, she betrayed you. That is why she will go extra mile to see that Queen Naomi did not return. So when the information got to her that Queen Naomi returned, they said the anger she was, as in looking at her, you can tell that this lady is up to something. Why she was rushing to that royal manor. And she was like, so they were preparing this royal manor for Queen Naomi. What for? Even when Kabiyesi have denied her access to that royal manor. Because they said that period that she returned back, she have wanted to be staying there, and Kabiyesi said no. So they said why she was angrily approaching the royal manor. The guards out there, they noticed that this lady is up to something. Meanwhile, the Kabiyesi have given strict instruction that none of the wives should be allowed to come close to that place as long as Queen Naomi is still there. So the moment she came, they stopped her from going in, and she started screaming. They said she started screaming. As in, if you see the way she was screaming, you'll be asking yourself, is this the same person that have been parading herself as a queen? The noise she was making, Kabiyesi's brother and everyone in that royal manor was hearing it, and they were like, they thought something was wrong, not until they asked what is going on, and they told them it was Ebony and her drama. And they said they just ignored Holden. That is how they said the guards now move her from that place back to wherever she was coming from. And they said she cried. And I said, this is just the beginning. She never see anything. Anyway, guys, like I told you, these are all alleged rumors, speculated, unverified information. Always bear that in mind. They are not first-hand information, okay? Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.